Good afternoon. My name's Amanda, and I'm visiting the town of Mafinga, Tanzania, to volunteer at Risen School. And it's a school serving about 30 children in the community, ages about 2 to 5. And some of the students are able to pay a small school fee to come here, and some of the students are unable to afford any fee at all, or even bring rice or some food in lieu of a fee. The reason that I really believe in the project that they're doing here is because they're including children from the most impoverished homes and finding a way to bring them to nursery school anyways. I'm sitting here today with one of the founders of the school. Her name is Nitike. Together with her husband Robert, they started this last year. And I'm with the main teacher, Chryster, and she is responsible some days for all 30 of the children. Usually she has another teacher teaching with her, but right now it's just her. So we got her on a very busy day. Today we want to talk about a few of the conditions leading to the poverty and some other problems in the area. And these two women are pretty much experts in explaining about this. Recently, Nitike visited with a group from her church, about 40 homes in the community, to check on the conditions, to pray for them, just to see what the needs are. And that's an ongoing thing that she does with her group. So it's a great time, because this just happened last week, to be asking some of these questions. So my first question, just to orient people that are watching, what is the main reason that you and Robert chose or were thinking of when starting the school?
The main reason here is just to help the community, help the kids who get the direct effect from the HIV. This is the main reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would say probably to Chryster, what are the main challenges that these students face? When we were off camera, you mentioned about the HIV, you mentioned about some not having so much food. Tell us a little bit about the most difficult conditions in the homes around here.
Many kids here, we have few kids who are infected from HIV, but we tried them to talk with them, with her relative who cared them, to talk with them about how to make them the same situation. I think that to
make the same situation with other kids.
With the other kids, yes, like that. And to try to talk with their parents or relatives, and to pray with them, to make them together, not
yes.
different about the other. They are affected, the other they are not affected. So it's not good, because we call them their kids, maybe to be all the time so sad, so other times sometimes crying. So it's not good. So we try them to make them together.
Okay. And any other conditions that you found out that are very common in your community, bringing people lower on the poverty level?
Here the big is about HIV.
Let's talk about that for a little bit then. Okay. How many children in your school have a positive diagnosis of HIV?
Here we have 5 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 5 kids.
Okay. And how many, sorry to interrupt you, but how many parents are passed away, one or both parents, from the disease?
We have 5 kids, and 3 kids, their parents already passed away, and the other they just live with their parents, and other they live with their relatives. Yeah.
Okay. In Tanzania, how does a person find out if they are HIV positive?
Here there is free if I want to know myself if I'm positive or negative, I'm just go to the hospital because it's the free, no any cost. It's just free. Yeah.
Okay. What happens in the community if a person has HIV, either they know it or they don't? How is it typically spread around so quickly?
Here, you know, to have to know if I'm positive or negative, it's just to go to the hospital. It's just free. But the big problem here, the people think that if I know myself that I'm positive HIV is shameful, so they just stay quiet. They didn't say, they did talk to anybody. They just stay quiet with their problem. So this is, and at the same time they have idea that I cannot die alone. So they just continue to spread more. That's the big reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Condoms are available here. Protection is available. Why would you say that people are not using this protection?
I think that many of them people who know that I'm affected or I'm not affected, they think that to use the protection, they think that it's not good when when during the section, they think that it is not good. So because of that, many of them they are still with to spread this disease to others. Sometimes to their kids, where they are his mother, or yes, for his mother who have a HIV, to spread them to their kids when they're birth.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything you wanted to add to that?
Yeah. The main reason that they said they not feel better if they use condom, and yeah.
So it takes away the fun,
Yeah.
just like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say to young women in the community if you were teaching them about preventing HIV and staying safe? What are some things that you would recommend in your teaching?
One thing, the main is just to know myself. That's I'm the woman. I'm just protect myself. Then it's possible to provide education and to be awareness about the HIV. To maybe to provide more education about the effect of HIV, the effect to stay and the important how to stay safe without many relation with many peoples at the same times. The effect, something like that.
Is there anything that you would also like to add?
To add maybe something for the woman, because we are the caring of our kids, to talk with them, maybe for our kids who are girls or boys, to talk with them, because this education is better to everyone to have this education from the kids up to the old. So for the woman, I'm talking about for the woman, because women all the time they are be with kids all the time. Even me here with kids all the time from the morning up to the evening. So woman to talk with kids about the HIV, the education, how to prevent. Like here we have books here, maybe for the kids who are maybe 3 years or 4 years, to talk with them that don't share maybe pins or laser braids, like they to sharing, don't share brush, don't share maybe unsafe blood transfusion. It's good to know them. Okay. Even the kids to know that education about the HIV.
Okay. I know that you're soon going to be starting construction for the first phase of your primary school.
Yeah.
Nitike and Robert recently acquired 3 acres of land nearby.
Yeah.
and we're in the middle of a fundraiser to have a few blocks built. Right now you're just teaching nursery school, but once the school is built, it will be a primary school, and you'll be teaching children up to age 14. So tell us a little bit about your ideas to really give these students a very comprehensive, a total education before they leave your primary school, so that HIV is not going to be a problem for them.
The first thing is about to create awareness to the kids, to know themselves, to bring the confidence, awareness, and that to know themselves, and to provide education, the little education about the HIV, because now until standard 1 they have we will provide education a bit about HIV, but the more they grown up, they will provide more in details about HIV. So we believe that until standard 7 they will be aware about HIV.